Dr. M.S. Sahu, Chairperson, Insolvency and Bankruptcy Board of India. Honorable Rajesh Sharma ji, Member, National Company Law Tribunal. C.A. Subodh Kumar Agarwal, Past President, ICAI. I request all the delegates to take a look through the introduction flash on the backdrop of the dais. Now I request C.A. Subodh Kumar Agarwal ji, Past President ICAI, to share his words of wisdom with the audience.
Thank you, friends. Chairperson IBBI, Honorable Judge and our friend Rajesh Sharma, and all friends. I'm very happy to see this huge gathering post-lunch. And in fact, the announcer has said, are you ready for insolvency? Not get your things insolved, but get your solvent. But see that how insolvent people are converted into solvency. How you can get solvent and how insolvent can get solvent, that's the issue. Probably Rajesh ji, yesterday I was fortunate to sit with him. He being a chartered accountant, he was very positive on the way the chartered accountant has come up as a professional, insolvency professional, resolution professional, and not only insolvency and resolution professional, in consultancy also. And the kind of opportunity that has come up, friends, it's phenomenal, phenomenal.
Thank you, Dr. Sahu, for your knowledgeable input. Dr. Sahu has to leave, so I request Dr. C.A. Debashish Mitra to present a memento to Dr. M.S. Sahu. Thank you, Dr. Sahu. Now I request Honorable Rajesh Sharma ji, Member NCLT, to enlighten us with his experience.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters of my profession. I hope you have not become insolvent by now. Okay, Mr. Sahu has just left. And Subodhji, past president of ICAI, distinguished guests, and my dear brothers and sisters of CA profession, I'm really delighted and feeling privileged to standing before you in the August gathering of the best of financial brains of India. I grew up with a dream to be a chartered accountant. So thrilled about it that I opted for commerce from 6th standard itself. It may be surprising for all of you that how can somebody may be studying in 6th standard commerce. I opted for that, and throughout 6th standard, I was doing the practice of journal entries. Throughout 7th, I was doing ledger accounts. Throughout 8th, I did trial balance. And 9th and 10th, I did balance sheet. So you can well understand that how deep I would be in accounting if somebody has studied accountancy from 6th standard. I always feel proud to be a part of ICAI in getting identified as a chartered accountant. And it has been thriving wherever I have been. May it be private sector, may it be public sector, may it be state government, may it be central government, and now my judicial capacity as a member technical of National Company Law Tribunal. The very qualification of being a CA has always given me an added advantage. Throughout the diversified areas of work that I have been fortunate to serve for the betterment of our nation. Here I would like to make, basically say that I would not be dealing with the act, rules, regulations, all those things. Subodhji has already taken up in details. And day and night we have been through these act and rules. Here I would like to be slightly relaxed with your permission. Traditionally, chartered accountants have been engaged in the profession of accountancy, auditing, taxation, secretarial compliances, etc. However, now with the advent of Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code, more popularly it is called as IBC 2016, has thrown open tremendous opportunities for professionals like advocates, company secretaries, cost accountants, and more particularly for chartered accountants, much beyond their areas of traditional areas of practice. One of my chartered accountant friend, leisurely he was sharing with me, he said that in whole of my life, I have never received a fee payment of 1.5 crore rupees from any of my services till he is about 30 years into practice. He said, from liquidation process, from IBC, I got a single check of 1.5 crore rupees, and that is the highest fee I have ever charged anywhere. I have got anywhere. So that is the tremendous opportunity which is available with all of you in the field of IBC. Mr. Sahu, he has just left. He is one of the stalwarts in bringing IBC into this country. And we all must thank him for all the contributions he has made till now and he has been doing continuously. Because of our rigorous and intense training with a chartered accountancy firm, coupled with detailed and out-to-out study and research of commercial and financial subjects, along with qualifying examination of ICAI. CA qualification is considered one of the toughest qualification in the world. And I must compliment all of you and to myself to be a chartered accountant. We as a CA are certainly having added advantage over other professionals who are into practice of insolvency. In discharging the same responsibility who are doing, we are certainly having added advantage, and working as IRP, RP or liquidator, and I must compliment chartered accountants. They are discharging their duties to the fullest. IBC has brought a sea change in the thinking process of the entire business and industry of India. The entire economy of India is now looking at IBC as a game changer, and it's having impact not only on the economy, but across all the sectors of the country, including upon the common man. There is a move that IBC 2016 would soon be declared as having precedence over other laws. I think it is going to be tabled in the winter session itself. The chartered accountants are playing catalyst role in the entire process of IBC. As we continue achieving goals and objectives set out in IBC 2016, there is a battery of analysts which keep on harping about success of IBC in India. Every second day, I come across one or other analysis in print or electronic media detailing percentage of recovery affected in the new regime. Some go to the extent of comparing it with earlier regimes like SICA, BIFR, AIFR, and SURFACE and DRT, etc. And some say it is good, some say it is bad, and it is not giving desired results, and so on. You see, what is IBC? You all are aware, it is a 3-year-old baby. We just completed 3 years in India for IBC on 1st of December. The expectation level of people from IBC is so high that from such a young legislation, they are not only expecting that IBC will be doing undo, or they are expecting that it will undo the legacy of weaknesses and wrongdoings of his parents, grandparents, great-grandparents, and will also earn not only for himself, for the entire extended family of the business. This is a great challenge, and I must compliment that IBC is all set to take this challenge also. Only thing is that reasonable time is to be given to IBC for giving the desired results. Because with the time and with the necessary amendments coming in light to deal with the practical aspects of resolution and liquidation process, which are also supported by the appellate court, adjudicating court, appellate court, and Honorable Supreme Court of Judgment, the IBC code is getting proper shape and position, and is delivering the desired results for which it was enacted. Now I turn to the issue of creating values, which is the theme of today's program. Dear brothers and sisters of my own CA profession, I would like to take the liberty of discussing a few gray areas where we all need to work hard and show the entire world that we are in no way less than what is expected from a chartered accountant. Rather, we surpass the expectation level the entire world is seeking from a chartered accountant as an insolvency professional. First and foremost is that, please, with folded hands, I would like to submit it before you, and I hope you won't mind. Never ever compromise on your professional integrity and independence. Never ever. Because that is a jewel in our, basically a jewel on our forehead, which we should always maintain. This is must, and by and large, you all are adhering to the same. Except few instances which I never wanted to discuss, but yes, by and large, you are adhering to it. A chartered accountant certificate, when you certify or when you attest a balance sheet or you do any attestation function, that is always considered with certain degree of confidence by all the authorities. May it be government, may it be judiciary. Sitting on the bench, whenever I see a chartered accountant certificate, it gives me a confidence, yes, this is correct, this is right. I can work on this. Let us keep that high standard always intact. This is a humble request from my side. As a brother, I can advise you. I can assure you that with the high degree of integrity and independence, it will give you better fruits in long run. Second, adhering, here I would like the institute also to take some steps in this regard. Adhering of auditing standards and preservance of companies' records accordingly. In audit standards, it is clearly mentioned that what records of the company, of the client, are to be kept by an auditor. Keeping those records available in in the your audit files or so, as a statutory auditor, these should be shared with IRP, RP, or liquidator, as the case may be. It has been experienced that due cooperation is not extended by the statutory auditors to resolution professionals, and I think Mr. Subodh will agree to it. In most of the cases, resolution professionals are not getting full support from statutory auditors. Reason I can very well understand. You know, you have been associated with that company, you have your alliances with the company, you have your loyalty towards the promoters and company, but please, you have your loyalty towards company, not with the promoters. And that must be, you know, always be kept in your mind, that this company is to be revived by the resolution professional. I would like the authorities of CA Institute to please note it and issue necessary directions to the statutory auditors if these are not already in place. Thirdly, sitting in the NCLT bench, what has been experienced is that the moment we appoint any IRP, you won't believe, with the jet speed, we get back a 19-2 application that the promoters are not cooperating. I do not know why. What is the reason of this? You have been appointed, you are a court-appointed officer. You have all the powers to take the management, control of the management and assets of the company. Even if he is not supporting you, the corporate debtor, you can always file a police complaint against them. You can ask us to order for that. But you know, third day I get an application that management is not supporting me. What do I take it from that? You know, most of the time this is genuine, but sometimes it is with some other intention. It is allowing the corporate debtor to continue with his mistakes, maybe 2 months, 6 months or so. Kindly stop that. Yes, another thing. The moment we appoint an IRP, immediately the settlement is made with the operational creditor who has filed the application. And immediately we get the application. Now there are certain restrictions that if COC is conducted, if COC is constituted, then 90%. Otherwise, the application has to come from IRP and all that. Still, you know what is happening? What for IRP has been appointed, or RP will be doing his job? It is for resolution of the company, not as a recovery agent. NCLT is not a recovery agent or recovery affecting recovery for one operational creditor. And if there is an asset, there is a stress in the company, and that stress is not confined to 1 or 2 creditors, it is spreading everywhere in the company. What is the business you are having coming to us asking for withdrawal of this CRP process because the operational creditor has settled with the corporate debtor? Please have a holistic view about that. That is very important. Further, depending upon the size and scale of the corporate debtor who has been assigned to you as IRP or RP or liquidator, please strengthen your team according to these requirements. I have seen IRP or RP working alone for a 500 crore company. Is it possible? A whole management was there, board of directors were there, and now you are singly managing. So you need to strengthen the team also accordingly. Lastly, my friends, I have taken a lot of your time. I am hopeful that I will be having ample opportunities in future also with my CA brothers and sisters, and to contribute in enhancing the value of the prestigious institute of which we all are part of. Thank you very much.